Lesson 5, Equations for Partial Linear Relations. So when we have a partial linear relation, that means it's not going through the origin. So it's going to have to cross somewhere on the y-axis. It could be above, it could be below, it could be in any which way or form. So when we do this, we use the equation y equals mx plus b. And the b is our y-intercept. For example 1, a line has a slope of -7/4, and it has a y-intercept of 5. So we're going to plug that into y equals mx plus b. We know our m is our slope, and b is our y-intercept, so we have y is equal to -7/4 x plus 5. So there's our equation. For example 2, we want to graph the lines now. So we know that -2 is our y-intercept. That is always our starting point. So we're going to plot that point at -2. So remember that's 0, -2. Now we want to do our slope. So we know we have our rise and our run, and it's -5/4, or it could be +5/4. One of them has to be negative, one of them has to be positive. So from this we plot our points. So we could go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be our point. We go again, you need to have 3 points, but we can't really go down again, so this time we're going to go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left 4. So right there. We could probably do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's our line. And the more points you draw, the more accurate it will be. So for the next one, we have a y-intercept of +2, and we have a rise and a run. Remember, if there's nothing underneath, it's the same as a 1. Or they could both be negative. So up 5 over 1, or down 5, left 1. So this would be our line. We are going to now make an equation for this graph. So we want to first find our y-intercept, which is right here. So this is our axis of symmetry. So we have a point at 0, -1. So b is equal to -1. Now we count our slope. So our rise is 1, 2, 3, and our run is 1. So 3/1 is our m. So we have y equals mx plus b. Y equals 3x minus 1. Just plug in your m and your b. So there is our equation. Example 4. You're deciding whether or not you want to join a fitness club or a community center. And you know that the community center charges a fee of $8 per use. We know the fitness club charges a base fee of $700 and then charges $2 per use. So we want to make 2 equations. So first of all, let's do the fitness center. So we know our independent variable is going to be, it depends on how many times you go to the gym. So let's call it gym uses. And this is always equal to our x value, but for our word problem, let's call it g. Our dependent is going to be how much you're going to pay, the cost. It's equal to our y value, so let's call it c for our word problem. Each use, every time you go to the gym, it costs $2 per use. So per means multiply, and because we're multiplying by our use, which is our x, m is equal to $2 per use. And the base fee is like our y-intercept. If we were to imagine our graph, it would start at $700 and go up. So b is equal to 700. So y equals mx plus b. We know that our y value is c, our x value is g, our m value is 2, and our b value is 700. So here is our equation for the fitness center. Now the community center has all the same information for this. X equals G, Y equals C. Our M this time is $8 per use, but there's no initial fee, so it's $0. So we have Y equals MX plus B. So we have C is equal to 8X plus 0. So there are our two equations. Part B. Part B is asking us if you use the facility twice a week all year, which option is less expensive. So twice a week for a year would be the same as 52 times 2. There's 52 weeks in a year. So we have 104 visits. So we want to substitute in G is equal to 104. So we have C is equal to 2 times 104 plus 700, and C is equal to 8 times 104. So 2 times 104 is 208, plus 700 is $908. And for this we have 832. So it's cheaper to go to the community center. Part C is asking us when the two are the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them each equal to each other. So we have 8G is equal to 2G plus 700. We want to figure out when they're the same. So now we're going to solve for G. So minus 2G from both sides. We have 6G is equal to 700. Divide by 6, and G is equal to approximately 117. So, if you were going to go to the gym more than 117 times a year, this is your cheaper option. If you're going less than 117 times a year, you would want to go to the community center as the cheaper option. Now, there's also other things to consider, like the equipment, the location, if you're part of some kind of gym community that has supports, or community center that has supports. So there's lots of other things that would be part of your decision making. But money-wise, at 117, that's where it changes. That's where they overlap.